75.
I'm Officer Scott, Coral Springs Police. Stopping you for your speed. You're going 70 and a 40. Do you have your driver license and insurance card?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I don't know this. I didn't know. I don't know.
You didn't know what?
Don't understand.
I'm showing you. Here's the radar unit. You were going 70 miles an hour. The speed limit on University is only 40.
Is it just me, or does this man sound inebriated?
40.
You scanned me with that. I didn't know that.
I'm scaring you with that.
I said you scanned me with that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't give consent for that.
You don't need to give consent for that.
Your name is?
I'm Officer Scott.
Okay.
I need your driver license and your insurance card, please.
Okay.
44. Go ahead and roll me a routine, please.
Give me a moment.
Bravo 42.
I'm just gonna reach for my paperwork.
Okay, no weapons in the car or anything like that?
No weapons.
Okay. We actually pulled into the Petco parking lot here.
Yeah, I did. Please fill it.
What is this?
Petco parking lot.
No, I need your driver license and your insurance card.
I'm gonna need you to fill this.
No, I need your driver license and your insurance card.
Wow, this sovereign citizen really just pulled out some foreign piece of paper and is asking the officer to fill it out before he proceeds. Sir, what in the doohickey is wrong with you? Officers are not required to fill out your paperwork. They have you detained. It is not the other way around. They are in control of this traffic stop, not the other way around. So put your silly paperwork back and hand the officer your driver's license before things get ugly.
I'm gonna need you to fill this out.
Okay. I need your driver license and
42,
insurance
you
card.
close?
You said okay. I need you to
42,
fill this out. I'll
I'm
give you a pen.
Get in wild. 10 454, I'll show you in round Petco parking lot.
The officer just chucked that worthless piece of paper like it was a football. Good for him. I'm glad to see that this officer is not going to play these silly games with this sovereign citizen.
10 454, I'll show you in round Petco parking lot.
I need your information.
I need your information. And I need your driver license and your insurance card. If you're failing to comply...
I don't want to make this difficult.
I don't either. I want to make this very easy, but you're making it very difficult. Because I've asked you several times now for your driver license and your insurance card, and you're failing to comply. When you get pulled over by the police...
My license.
When you get pulled over by the police, you have an obligation to provide identification. You also have an obligation to provide proof of insurance.
5429 valid, registered to a Frank.
Said me?
Yes.
Cesario.
44. If you could roll a supervisor.
While you waiting, you
please.
could like do that.
No, I'm going to wait for you.
I'm trying to be mutual.
Bravo 44.
No, you're not. I've asked you several times for your driver license. You don't want to give me your driver license.
That's not what I'm doing.
You want to argue and you want to do this sovereign citizen stuff, and this is not going to work out right now. This is not going to work out for you.
I'm not sovereign.
Okay.
I have a license.
I'm going to give you one more chance to provide your driver license before I pull you out of the car and detain you in handcuffs.
I'm not. All you doing is under duress. You gotta give me time. And I'm asking.
None of this is under duress. I've asked you several times.
And I'm working with you.
There is no duress here. You haven't even attempted to locate a driver license.
I'm doing that. How are you lying?
You don't have a driver license in your phone, sir. I need a physical driver license from you.
This fool really thinks it would be sufficient to show the officer a picture of probably what is an expired driver's license. Sir, you need to have a physical driver's license with you when being pulled over by the police.
You're not. There is no such thing as an electronic version of a driver license.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Cooperating with me.
Okay.
Give me a moment. You held me under arrest. I can turn off my car.
Yes, please turn your car off.
Give me a moment.
Turn your car off.
Give me a moment.
Turn your car.
Give me a moment. You're doing too much.
Stop.
You using aggressive
Stop.
words. I don't have anything in my pocket.
Relax.
You scare me. You scare
Relax.
me. I cannot.
Relax.
Hold on me.
Relax.
I feel safe right here. Calm down. Hold on.
Come out of the car.
You're not allowed.
Come out of the car.
I'm not gonna oppose anything.
Come out of the car.
Everything you doing.
Come out of the car.
You being
Face
aggressive.
away from me.
Please.
Face away from me.
Allow me
Face
to
away
get my
from me.
stuff out the car.
Get on the floor.
Face away from me.
Is it because I'm wearing
Face
all
away
black?
from me.
Around right now.
Bravo 23, Gary 5
Face
vehicles.
away from me.
Unit 5 vehicles.
Why y'all doing this?
Give me your hand.
Oh my eye.
Put your hand behind your
Put
back.
your hand behind your back. Do it now.
quiet.
Do it now, right now. You're under arrest.
No, I'm not. I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf. Stop.
Leave your hands behind your back.
Now, this should be a lesson to all sovereign citizens. When being pulled over by the police, you must comply with the officer's request. And if you don't, there is a big possibility that you will wind up like this fool right here. Stop. I got work over. Could you allow me to get my stuff? Y'all wouldn't allow me. I don't have it in my pocket. I have a license. I
One to
have
change.
registration. I have
You're under arrest.
Don't allow me.
Let's lock these.
Man, y'all going to court, man. Y'all using excessive force. I have my license, registration, and keep on allowing me.
2397.
I got it.
I have it directly from Cherry Road. Y'all doing too much. And then you call me a sovereign. And then you can allow under oath. I just put these pants. So you won't allow me to get anything. I can't.
97.
Roll over on
think
the other
fast
side.
enough, but y'all use so much excessive force.
It's all on body cam. So everybody will be able to see just how much time I gave you to provide an ID when you refused over and over.
I didn't refuse. I asked you to fill out that paperwork. That's what.
Bring your knees up to your chest. Do it now.
What?
Roll over onto your knees.
You got me spazzed.
Sit up. Stand up. Stand up.
What part of stand up don't you understand?
You can put them in
I
my.
don't understand. Exactly.
I don't know. I pulled him over. I asked him for ID.
Saying that.
He gives me this, tells me I need to fill this out. So I continue to ask him for his ID over and over and over.
Good.
I told him we're not going to play the sovereign citizen thing. He says I'm not a sovereign. He says he's looking for his ID in his phone. I told him 2 or 3 times there's no such thing as an electronic version of a driver license. He tells me I'm a liar. So I go to pull him out. He starts resisting.
Yeah, he's a sovereign.
Now I guess the question becomes, can I go in here to find a license or do I have to wait?
The sovereign says that he's not a sovereign, but this sovereign is most definitely a sovereign citizen, that is. A damn fool. Just like the officer said, they gave him plenty of time to present a driver's license, and he wants to sit there and play these silly games trying to give the officers paperwork to fill out, and that is not how things work. Now look at you. You're in the back of a paddy wagon crying like a little girl.
Why even bother looking for a license?
Oh, I got to ID him.
Rapid ID.
I have that.
You have rapid ID?
Yeah.
Who's the car registered to?
I haven't even checked yet. I didn't have time.
I'll check for you.
All right.
2392. Yeah, boy.
Sir, I couldn't have made it any more clear that I needed your driver license.
See how scared you're supposed to be sensitive. You're supposed to be out there. Hey, what are you, 44?
Yes.
You're doing this for money.
This has nothing
This
to do
is
with
for
money.
Cause no, the way you just disrespect me, I'm gonna have to. I know.
You do whatever you have to do. I told you we're not going to play this sovereign citizen
I didn't
thing.
say that.
You're trying to have me fill out sovereign citizen paperwork.
No, I'm not. That's the paperwork gets your information, so I know who you are.
I told you who I was.
That's
As
not
a matter of
enough.
fact, the very first thing I said to you was, I'm Officer Scott, Coral Springs Police.
I just asked you to fill out that information.
Yep.
That's all I did. Is
Yep,
ask you
that
to fill
is.
out that information.
And you didn't comply with any lawful command.
I said, give me a moment. I'm doing.
I gave you
this.
several moments.
No,
Yes.
disrespectful, man.
Yeah, I know you are.
No, oh man, I'm not going back and forth with you.
No,
You
you're going to jail.
You're doing this for money.
No.
You're doing this for money.
I'm doing this because
You
I was
ran something,
conducting
you believe
speed
something, but it's not
enforcement
true.
for the safety of the public because we have several crashes at this intersection. You're driving 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, and then you refuse to provide a driver license when I
You
ask
ain't
for
give
it.
me the time. I can't. You talking about there's no such
you know
thing
what?
as additional license.
I'm going to write it in the police report just how many times I asked you and how long it took.
It's recorded.
Yes. Every
Everything
single
I
moment.
said is recorded.
Every single moment of our conversation.
My
is
actions is recorded. So you can
Every
see I'm
single
trying
moment.
to show you information.
No.
It's going to show that you don't want to
It's
cooperate.
most certainly going to show that I asked you several times for an ID and you wanted to play in your phone and
That's
give me a
not
paper
true.
to fill
I'm
out.
my camper because I don't have. If you check my pockets, I don't have anything on my pockets. I just came from the gym. I'm trying to give you information.
You didn't try to give me anything. I'm going to get it right now. I need your right index finger.
I'm Jacquez of the Wilson family.
Jacquez of the Wilson family?
Yes.
Watch him for
Excuse me, Jacquez of the Wilson family. That is clearly sovereign citizen rhetoric. Yet you want to say that you're not a sovereign citizen. These people are so confused and ignorant. It's not even funny.
Is that your whole name? Jaqquez?
10-4.
Is that how you spell it?
Uppercase J, lowercase a, uppercase W, of the family of the family Wilson. So uppercase W,
Like that.
lowercase I. Somewhat.
Somewhat, or that's not it?
Listen.
Is that how you spell your name or not?
I'm being held under duress.
Is that how you spell your name or not?
No.
How do you spell your name?
So there's an E at the end. I told you Jacq, uppercase J, A, lowercase a, C, uppercase. Like, listen, if
ESE?
ESE, that's how I spell my name. Lowercase a.
That's how it's on your
C,
driver's license.
Q,
The ESE?
U.
I don't know that he even has a driver license. I need your right index finger.
It's very
You can
difficult.
face that way, and I'll go ahead and take care of it. Face that way.
Is this for a citation?
Face that way. This is for your arrest paperwork. So face that way.
Listen, I have.
If you don't provide me with your ID,
no consent to scam me.
If you don't provide me with your ID, it's going to be an additional charge on
I
your
would like
probable
to.
cause
I
affidavit.
would like to provide
Okay, then
you with
please face
information.
that way so I can get your identification.
But this is not the
I'm going to ask you again.
identification I'm
Please
trying to
face
provide
that way so I can provide you with you. You can provide me with your
You just
identification.
want to make this worse for me.
No, I don't.
Because
I want to make this as easy as possible,
I got all my
and you're making it
documentation.
difficult.
This is all under duress because I try to give you my
Excellent.
information.
Stop talking. Jacquez of the Wilson family.
Are you shaking?
Just do what the officer asks you. How hard is that?
I'm shaking because you scared me because you don't want to provide any kind of identification for
I
yourself.
couldn't even stand up
Right.
because
How hard is that?
I'm so scared. I'm under duress.
Right. You
I'm
look
scared.
like you're scared under duress. So stop talking and just mind your business under duress.
What does that mean?
That means shut up and mind your business.
You're right. This is not my business.
All right, your right finger again. Can you go see if he found this guy? Don't push down. I'm going to do the pressure
I'm
here.
not doing anything. You shaking.
Yeah, I'm shaking. I told you. You scared me because you don't want to provide any information about yourself.
I was scared. I couldn't even stand up. I was a deer in headlights. It's all recorded. I'm just thankful to be alive, but I see you got all this.
I don't know why you're trying to make it difficult for me. Right index finger.
I wasn't. I was really.
You were trying to make it very difficult
I
for
don't
me.
have my license and my pants, but I know I always have them on
1035
my
2 times
my
in the
phone.
C's tag.
Oh,
It's got
okay.
it with a picture and everything.
Oh, so your license is no good and they want your tag. That's why you didn't want to give me your information?
That's not completely true. I sent a letter to Miss Terry Rose for my authentication for my license, and that's true. And I have the paperwork, and I know what license. I have all this. I have proof of insurance. Listen, I'm not trying to harm anybody. You don't want to hear that. You want to send another black person on black jail.
This has nothing to do with black and
I
white.
do not. I'm not consenting. I do not want.
Okay,
I'm not
no problem.
consenting to jail. That's.
You don't have to consent to jail. You're going.
I'm okay.
Hey, just make it known that he's registered on her. Jail.
Okay.
1035 BL.
So he's suspended, license not
Can you just send me the just MDT me the driver license? And as I pull him out, he starts pulling away from me. So I push him into the door jamb, ask him to turn around several times. He won't turn around. That's when Gabino comes over and helps me take him down. We put him in handcuffs, put him in the car. So very minimal use of force. But
But he's not complaining of any injuries.
he might when we get over to the station because he just is trying to throw everything out there.
Right.
If you want to ask him if he has injuries, I'm fine with that. I can get him medically cleared, not an issue. He's going to go for resisting. He's going to go for driving with a license that's no good.
Okay.
I'm going to give him the ticket for 30 over. I'm going to give him the ticket for failing to provide proof of insurance. We're going to take his tag.
Suspended
The whole and suspend the deal.
Well, that's going to be on the
That's
PC.
right.
And
So.
he's got the 27 for resisting.
So
Right.
is the car registered to him?
Yeah.
So the car's his. But the tag is a bad tag or something?
No, it just says he's tagged.
It probably it's an insurance problem.
Yeah, he doesn't have to pay shit. It's not his problem.
Yeah, we can't tow it
Yeah.
unless property management wants to tow it. So.
You resist it.
Okay,
I'm listening.
your car is going to stay here. Okay, it's not going to have a tag on it because the state wants the tag back. So there's a chance that it gets towed by the plaza. Okay.
I would not. I wouldn't consent to that. Like before.
You don't listen.
I know you're trying.
We're
to
not
operate,
talking about consent
I know
or
you're
anything.
operating. Like honestly,
Okay.
you don't. Really
We're not talking about
necessarily
consent.
have
The
jurisdiction.
plaza doesn't need your consent to tow your vehicle if it's sitting
You
here
don't
with no
have the
tag on it and it's not going
jurisdiction
to
do
move.
that. Like,
Listen to me, okay?
We need to-
I am not towing your car. I can't make that more clear. I am not towing your car. We're going to leave it here. What I'm trying to ask you is if there's anything valuable in your car that you'd like me to take out and put in the police department for safekeeping. Because there's a chance that the plaza owner tows your car because it's sitting here without a tag on it. I'm trying to be as nice as I possibly can to you, and you're making my job extremely difficult.
listen.
So here's the thing. If you have something valuable in there that you'd like me to take out and put in the police department for safekeeping, tell me. If you don't have anything valuable in there, that's okay. I'll leave it all in there. If you don't want to answer the question, things are going to be left in there because I have no legal right to search your car at this moment.
Officer, this dude is clearly a moron. There's no need to help this man out any further. Just leave the car. If he has anything of value in it, that's on him. He wanted to make things difficult, and he lost. He played the game and he lost. So just leave his car, and if somebody breaks into it or if it gets towed, that's on him for playing these stupid sovereign citizen games.
Okay? Unless you want to give me consent to search your car. Would you like to give me consent to search your vehicle?
Give me a moment. Like,
Okay.
You giving me a lot. I have the thing that I was getting for you to give you the paperwork. I have a binder and I have my book bag and my phone. And it's not no joke. I don't see your badge number, and that's really. I don't see your badge number. You say your name. Like I know a Boston guy. He played for Florida.
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Do I
told
have
you two
consent to
things.
search your vehicle?
I asked you to.
Do I have consent to search your Do I have consent to search your vehicle? Yes or it's a yes or a no question. Do I have consent to search your vehicle?
Do you need that to get the stuff out?
Will
the car?
you allow me to search your vehicle?
I will allow you to grab two things that I'm identifying for you out of my vehicle.
Okay, what two things?
My book bag.
Where is the book bag?
I believe it's in the back seat.
Can you get the book bag out of the back seat, please? What else?
I don't have anything.
That's it? Just the book bag?
And the binder with all my documentation.
Where is the binder? The one that you had in your lap?
Yes.
And the accordion binder on the front seat?
And that paper, I still need you to fill that out.
No, I'm not going to fill that paper out. You're going to have all my information on your probable cause affidavit, okay?
Him right there too.
This dude is very persistent in asking these officers to fill out his stupid paperwork. Sir, not happening. No one is filling out your silly paperwork.
Because he put his hand in my eye.
Okay, no problem. That's all you need out of the car?
Please zip it back up. Zip it back up, please.
Okay, that's all you need?
Could you zip it back up, please?
We're going to put it in the car and it's going to go with you. So, I'm going to ask you one more time. Is that all you need out of the car? I have your phone and your key. They're going to go with you. I'm going to lock your car.
My social security is in there too.
Where?
It's on the side of the vehicle where the blue pouch is right there.
His social security card is in the door. Anything else?
It's not in the blue pouch. It's not in the blue pouch. It's only like 3 papers that's not on the blue pouch. But I don't want nobody stealing.
He's going to get gloves on.
Okay.
Other than your social security card, is there anything else before I lock this car?
All my legal documents and stuff.
Illegal documents are there on the trunk.
You got my phone.
Yep.
And like honestly, like I'm surely not trying to like accept going to jail. It's gonna be repercussions.
You don't have to accept going to jail. You're going to jail. It's there is no getting out of it. You're past the point of return. I was extremely polite.
Show me probable cause.
Yes, I'm going to show you probable cause on the probable cause affidavit. Okay. No problem with that.
Probable cause.
Okay. Okay. That you can argue that all day long.
Tell me what? I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue. I got a 400-page book of how to deal with these situations.
So I guess you'll be using that 400-page book when you're in court, because right now is not the time to argue your case, fool.
You might know what it's called too. So I'm going when I go to the jail. Because y'all gotta send me to jail.
Hold on.
And this is
we can have this conversation on the way to jail. Is there anything else in the car that you need me to take out before we leave it here secured?
Can you secure it so you can roll up my windows? Can you roll up my
windows? Yep, I'll roll the windows up and lock the doors. Is there anything you need out of the car? I'm asking you a question and you're not answering me. This is your last chance to answer before I just lock the car up and leave it there. Is there anything else that you need that's valuable inside of the car?
My social security, so you gotta get his gloves. I did ask y'all to look through my book bag.
Okay. All right, that's all. Thank you.
Can I show you?
We'll have a conversation on the way to the jail, okay? Officer Scott. No, you don't need my first name. My badge number is 996. Okay. What's your point? Did you not have a point, or you just don't want to talk to me anymore? Why didn't I cooperate? That's the question for real right now? The question is, why didn't I cooperate? That's the question right now?
I know that I always have a copy of everything on my phone.
Okay, well, there's no such thing as an electronic version of your driver license. So, I'll tell you that again, just like I told you that at your car. That's 100% true. There's no such thing as an electronic version of your driver license. It does say that, as a matter of fact. Do I know what a license is? Yes. Do you know what a license is? Oh, I see that you want to ask all the questions, but you don't want to give any answers. Do you know what a license is?
Yes.
Okay. Then you would know that it's a physical card that you are required to provide upon demand by a police officer when you're pulled over on a traffic stop. Yes.
What definition is that?
Oh, don't worry, it's going to be right in your probable cause affidavit. You'll see the exact statute.
Black Law Dictionary. Black Law Dictionary. Black Law Dictionary is the legal dictionary. A license is...
Okay, you can cite all your sovereign citizen stuff that you want, but the problem is that you're in Florida and we go by Florida state statute here. So your sovereign immunity doesn't work here in Florida.
That's discriminatory. That's very discriminatory.
Okay, well, then stop citing all the sovereign citizen laws.
What? I just said Black Law Dictionary. This is the legal dictionary, international legal dictionary. This is a legal dictionary.
Nope. I think it's the other way around, my friend. I think you feel like you're above the law. Right in this door.
Can you open the door for me?
Yep, come over here. Make your first left. And have a seat on the bench. Have a seat on the bench.
That's the bench. Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is you had your driver license the whole time, and you never even tried to get it for me.
I didn't know where it was.
Oh,
I told
okay.
you that.
Go ahead and
That's why
stand
I
up.
tried to pull it up on my phone, but that's
turn
what I'm
around.
saying. You played. You really played. That's not my license.
Oh, that's not your driver license? What is that?
I mean, that's called a driver license.
Bravo
That's
25
not me.
Oh, who is that?
Can you copy it?
Officer, that all caps name on the license, that is the straw man. That is the corporation. That is not the living being.
Can you copy another?
Put this hand on top of your head. Put that hand on top of your head.
Right.
On top of your head.
1808 Northwest 83rd.
I told you I gave you my name. I gave you my name. And
All right. Go ahead and have a seat on the bench. You don't have to put your hands on your head anymore. You can just sit.
I told you my situation. cancellation.
Okay. Well, this name on the driver license is the same one you gave me. So is this you
No,
or
it's
not you?
It's not. It's
Jaquez Wilson.
It's not the name I gave you.
Yes, it is.
You typed my name.
Yeah.
That's not my name.
And that's the same name that you gave me.
That's not.
Jaquez Wilson.
That's not the name. I gave you Jaquez, uppercase J, and I said the Wilson family.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I told you I have my license. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone. That was enough for you to take it to that next level.
Yes, I understand you're extremely intent on trying to downplay the whole situation, but it was much more than that.
You're saying you gotta make it much more than that.
No, you made it much more than that. That's what I'm saying. All of it's on body camera. So we don't even have to sit here and dispute the facts. We can just watch them later in court. How about that? How does that sound to you?
I'm not necessarily sure.
I know. It's hard for you to understand when you don't have anything to say.
Yeah, that protects from X-ray UV.
Okay.
For
Is
the
this the
father.
same thing, protects from radiation?
There.
You made this yourself?
34 copy.
Wow.
With my phone gets radiation, a good 2,000 and but yours has direct. That gun you got.
Yeah, the radar gun. Yeah, the one that I got. You're going 70 and a 40 on?
I'm not sure about that.
Well, you should be because I showed it to you.
I wasn't driving either.
Probably
Oh,
not.
you
I
weren't
will be
driving now?
at 98
Oh.
I never said I was
And
driving.
Who was
you put
driving?
me on
I
a
never said I
68
was driving.
around
Oh,
the
who was driving?
100 block
I
of
was-
Riverside.
Who was
I
driving?
was traveling to Walmart.
Oh, you were traveling. Yet another sovereign citizen statement. But you're not a sovereign citizen, right?
Well, I told you about doing that. You keep calling me a sovereign citizen.
Yeah, because that's exactly what sovereign citizens say. I was
That's not-
traveling, I
that's
wasn't
not
driving.
Proof against, that's not proof against anything. You don't believe everything you read. You shouldn't believe everything you hear and have anything you see.
Okay.
What you doing is that's you just putting a label on me. That's not there.
I didn't put a label on you. I said, yet another sovereign citizen statement, but you said that you're not a sovereign citizen. That's exactly what I said.
Don't call me that. That's not who I am. Who I am.
Oh, I found your license.
If you found my,
Yeah.
So you found my
I found your driver license with all your information on it and your picture.
You found my wallet.
No,
Yeah, and that's not my license.
I found your driver license. Or should I call it a traveler's license?
No, I
Oh.
could have shown you that too. I have one of those too.
Oh, okay. Here's your insurance for the car and the registration. All things I asked you for that you never gave me out there. I don't know why you wouldn't just give it to me out there.
I couldn't think, so I'm giving it to you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. What does that say?
What does that say? Ignorance of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone. Least of all, a sworn officer of the law. So, isn't that funny that your ignorance of the law got you in trouble today? Because you wouldn't provide me with a hard copy of your driver license.
That's not true.
It's 100% true. Stand up. It's going to go out this door, make a left, and you're going to make a left into the first cell on your left.
Can I go to the restaurant?
Yep, it's right in there, on the left.
Now, this is what happens when you play the sovereign citizen game. It is not worth it. That crap doesn't work, and this is clear evidence.
Sunday.
From